Hello, Hulk. Happy to see me again?
Hulk remembers you. Abomination.
I know that you're here to open the Bifrost gates, but it's not gonna happen. You defeated me twice in the past, but the third time is going to be different, and Loki is going to have a field day once he knows that I have finally gotten rid of you for good.
No! Abomination will never beat Hulk. Hulk will protect his friends and save Asgard. Both Asgard and Earth will know that Hulk is the strongest one there is, and Hulk will smash Abomination.
Bring it on, short stuff. I'm gonna enjoy killing you.
To protect my home world of Zen-La from the threat of Galactus, I offered to aid the World Devourer in discovering other worlds to consume. He agreed to such a deal. Norrin-Radd was no more, and I became the cosmic-powered herald of Galactus, known as the Silver Surfer. Over time, though, I began to see the error of my ways. I could not allow Galactus to consume planets rich with life, including Earth. I betrayed him and became a rogue sentinel of the spaceways, vowing to protect all innocent life amongst the cosmos. Since then, I have visited countless worlds throughout the vast reaches of space and faced many threats along the way. For instance, I recall the time I visited Asgard and confronted a most grotesque creature.
I know not who or what you are, shiny mortal, but you'd best flee from me, for I am Ulik, king of the rock trolls.
You cannot be allowed to wreak havoc along the lands of Asgard, vile creature. So the king needs to be taken off his throne.
You dare mock the mightiest of all trolls? For that, I will smite you to oblivion with my fists.
Impressive as your strength may be, it is nothing against the power cosmic. Allow me to demonstrate. With the aid of the power cosmic, I had vanquished the creature called Ulik. But there can be no rest, for I must continue to travel the cosmos and protect the galaxies from those who would conquer them.
I, Pyotr Rasputin, was a simple farmer living on a farm in Mother Russia with my family. Until one day, when I was 13, a runaway tractor threatened to crush my little sister, Ilyana. Without even thinking, I ran in to save her, and my mutant power suddenly activated, crushing the tractor. Thankfully, Ilyana was saved. I have the ability to transform my body into organic steel, gaining super strength, size, and durability. Professor Xavier then offered for me to come to America to train at his school and use my gifts to help towards his noble dream of peaceful coexistence between humans and mutants. Initially, I had no interest in leaving my simple life, but I eventually accepted his offer. I joined the X-Men and was given the codename Colossus. My life since then has been met with numerous adventures and battles that I enjoyed when I'm not painting. In fact, I vividly recall this one battle I had in Asgard against a fellow countryman.
I know of you. You're the mutant called Colossus. You are a disgrace to Mother Russia for running off to the west.
Says the war veteran who has joined the Masters of Evil. You're one to talk, Shataloff.
I don't need to talk, for my battle suit gives me the strength of 100 men, which means I am more than a match for your strength.
Ha! I've had battles with the Juggernaut and even defeated him once. By comparison, I will pound you into borscht.
Then come, comrade. Let us see which of us is more worthy of our native land.
By the end of our battle, I had defeated the Crimson Dynamo and ended his plans. Now he knows better than to combat the Russian powerhouse of the X-Men.
My name is Mark Spector, and I was once a highly trained mercenary. Unfortunately, during a mission in Egypt, I was betrayed by my partner when I tried to protect innocent archaeologists from his cruel methods. He brutally attacked me, and I was left for dead out in the desert, on the verge of dying. Some locals brought me to the ancient tomb of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon. He offered to revive me if I served as his avatar on Earth. I accepted, and he granted me enhanced abilities and a new purpose as the vigilante called Moon Knight. Ever since then, or should I say, me and my alters been fighting criminals often, including this one time I battled the old ball and chain, and I'm not talking about my wife Marlene. How did I, Stephen Grant, wind up in this situation? Okay, Stephen, think. Mr. Thunderball, there's no need for you to threaten Asgard. This can be resolved peacefully. Despite you being an intelligent physicist, you want to act like a thug and resort to fisticuffs? Very well, but you'll regret facing Moon Knight. It certainly will be painful for you. So, I gave Thunderball the nasty beating he deserves faster than my cab driving and sent a message to his fellow wrecking crew morons not to mess with me, Jake Lockley, or with Moon Knight. He should consider himself very lucky, as I could have ripped his face off.
Finding a way to save Tyre, are you? You'll never get to him in time. Working for Dr. Doom, he has promised me my own domain to rule in his new world order. But I would have done it for free, had I known I would get the chance to crush worms like you. Doom has commanded us to capture and imprison all the Asgardians who would dare to stand in our way. We also closed down the gates of Bifrost to prevent more of them coming. We did this so that they won't distract us from Doom's true target, that being Odin. This question that you have is very fascinating, but I'm afraid that all of you will be too dead to hear my answer. Even now, your time has come, my friends.
I'm afraid that there has been a misunderstanding. We are not thieves. We have come to Niflheim in search for the All-Father. Do you know where he is? This does not look good. He must be saved immediately, though I have neglected to introduce myself. I am called Ronan. What is your name? Very well. If we do come across your ring, we'll be sure to return it to you, and thank you for the information you've given us, Vala.
Finally, we got the chest open. And look, that must be Vala's stolen ring inside.
Well done, Mark Spector. The Egyptian moon god Khonshu was wise to choose you as his avatar. You are indeed a man of your word.
It was no trouble at all. Wait a minute. How do you know my name? What are you talking about? What light? What do you mean short-lived? That's impossible. Nobody can be strong enough to take all of us out. Let's hope you're wrong, Vala.
Humans, I was wondering when you would arrive into my realm. Oh, I take it that you believe I've conspired with my father Loki while you were attempting to reopen the gates of Bifrost. And that is true. I have made a pact with his little band. You wish to save my grandfather? Very well, I will allow it. But heed my warning should you continue to proceed. Should you fail, and you are near an inch from death, then all of your souls will be mine.
Looks like the boss man was right, Grim Reaper. Those meddling heroes really are looking for Odin.
Correct, Crossbones, but that's not gonna happen on our watch.
Doom and Loki paid us to help make their dreams come true, and to kill anyone that tries to stop us.
Yes, and of course the Twilight Sword is here as well. Who knows? Perhaps selling it to the black market will make us both rich and powerful.
No, we're gonna bring you chumps down to the ground.
And your souls will forever be trapped in this realm.
It's time for you to surrender, Deathbird. You have no right to take the throne of the Shi'ar. But you forcefully stole it from my friend Lilandra. She was a fair and loving empress than you'll ever be. Enough of this, Deathbird. Tell us where your sister is right now. Well, that's not going to happen, because the only one that's about to be executed is you. Now, face the fury of the Phoenix Force.
Your divine flames do not scare me, Miss Grey. So now, with the aid of the Macran crystal, I will destroy you for good.
I'm so glad that you guys are alive, and I see that you've managed to get the orbs of darkness from the astral plane. You're inside one of the satellite stations created by Dr. Reed Richards. It's designed to monitor any threats and unusual activities for the Fantastic Four to deal with. And, well, this threat is beyond measure. Look at what's happening to our Earth. Dr. Doom is damaging it with his misuse of Odin's powers, and he's corrupting millions. I was one of the few people that the Watcher saved, but if this keeps up, we could probably kiss our world goodbye. If you want, you can look around the station, but when you're ready to leave, talk to one of the SHIELD agents here. I think he has something that has to do with the next mission.
Boy, am I glad to see you. Look at what's happening down there. Someday, some way, Doom is going to pay for what he's done to Earth. Right. I don't think you should head onto the Skrull throne world just yet. The Kree are about to invade it and will bring even more damage than Galactus will ever do. How will they do this, you may ask? They've created a weapon called the Psyche Magnetron. And that reminds me, if you defeat the Kree, you may be able to take their weapon. It could be used to help your bodies better adapt to using godly powers. One more thing. While you're inside the Kree vessel, I need you to help us find one of our SHIELD agents, that being Monica Rambeau. Not too long ago, she went there to infiltrate the vessel, but we haven't heard from her in quite some time. Very good. When you're ready to go, take this teleporter. It will take you straight to the Kree Empire, but let's hope you don't lose any particles as we beam you down there.
Team, S.H.I.E.L.D. has received information from the Watcher that the Kree are planning to attack the Skrull planet.
The Kree? Why would they attack the Skrulls? Isn't Galactus bad enough?
Galactus hasn't attacked yet, and the Kree and the Skrull have been at war with each other for years. But this time, the Kree plan on strengthening themselves with the Psyche Magnetron.
What is the Psyche Magnetron?
The Psyche Magnetron was constructed by the Kree as a machine to bestow superhuman powers upon living humanoids, and we can use that device to strengthen ourselves against Dr. Doom.
So where can we find this Blue Man Group and their device?
They'll be in the Kree Empire, and the Kree are planning their assault. We'll need to move quickly. Let's go, everyone.
Carol, I'm so glad to see that you're all right. It's good to see you too, Monica. How did you survive Doom's reign on Earth? The Watcher was able to save myself and a few others. I don't think that everyone else was so lucky. But we'll take Earth back once we have all of the items needed. But what are you doing here in the Kree Empire? I came here to this planet to convince the Supreme Intelligence to cancel the war with the Skrull. Next thing I know, they held me prisoner, but I managed to escape. Well, since we're on the same planet, maybe we can help each other out. We're not only here to stop an upcoming war, but we also came here for the Psyche Magnetron. Now that's a great idea. I could use a little team up, just like old times.
Halt, humans! You have gone far enough into our world!
What the? Another of Doom's robots? Iron Man, any idea how the EMP missed this one?
This one is no robot, Fury. It's my clone or imposter, created by Dr. Doom, and my armor looks far more impenetrable.
I was created to be your exact duplicate, Tony Stark. The best of the best.
Best? You mean the best at being a cheap knockoff? You might have my looks, but you lack the brains and heart.
Heart? Spare me the sentimentality. I have all of your strengths and none of your weaknesses.
You might have the suit, but you don't have the soul. You think you can just mimic me and take my place?
I don't just think it. I was built for it. Doom designed me to surpass you in every way.
Designed or not, you're still just a pawn in Doom's game. You're nothing without his commands.
Wrong! I can think for myself. I will prove that I am superior!
Superior? You're just a copy that can't even come up with your own lines.
You may think you're clever, Stark, but when we fight, you'll soon see just how wrong you are.
Bring it on, Faker. Let's see if you can handle the real deal.
Enough talk. You'll regret challenging me. Let's settle this!
All right then, let's get this over with. I'll regret it about as much as I regret the day Doom decided to play mad scientist.
Hey there. I don't know where all of you came from, but thanks for helping us out and defeating Ultron and saving humanity. Then I guess this proves my theory of quantum physics. If you want to go back to the future, you won't go empty-handed. You'll need the light of the Century Sphere to save your world. But it won't be easy. You're gonna have to find it in this time warp and the man that possesses it, Kang the Conqueror. Good luck, and be on your guard.
I remember this place. This is Normandy, and it's being taken place in 1945. That means we're back in World War II. If we are going to continue through this time warp, we'll have to fight against the agents of Hydra and defeat their leader, the Red Skull. Only then will we return to our own timeline and put an end to Dr. Doom's reign of terror.
Interesting. The Americans have created even more super soldiers. But this means nothing. Hydra will rule over this world for years to come.
It does not matter if you are from another dimension, and you will never defeat us. If you cut off one head, 2 more will take its place. Hail Hydra!
Look at this, sir. Captain America is here to stop our plans, but he looks different.
Indeed, Dr. Zola. So tell me, Captain, how does it feel to know that you are at the mercy of Hydra?
You've forgotten one thing, Skull. We heroes never back down, and seeing as how I've lived through this before, I'll put a stop to your evil plans.
We'll just see about that. After I defeat you, I'll unleash these missiles and destroy the largest cities of the world, starting with London.
That won't happen. Not today.
Well, if it ain't Lucia von Bardas, still pulling the strings like a puppet master, huh? What's the plan this time? A little world domination on the side?
Oh, Wolverine, always so brutish. You wouldn't understand the vision our Lord Doom has for a world under his control. Your duplicate here, he's just the beginning.
I was created to be better than you, Logan. Faster, stronger, men without your pesky morals, ready for a real fight. You think you can take me? I've faced worse than a cheap clone.
You underestimate him! He's a product of Dr. Doom's genius. He'll shred you before you even get close.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. The only thing that I'm gonna shred is you, if you don't step aside. You really think you can intimidate me? I'm more than just a clone. I'm your worst nightmare. I've got plenty of nightmares, bub, but none of them come close to what I'm gonna do to you.
Enough! If you want to take down your darker self, you'll have to get through me first!
Bring it on, sweetheart, but trust me, you won't like the outcome. You're going to regret underestimating me, Logan. Let's see how long you can last against your own shadow. I'll last long enough to take both of you down, and when I'm done, maybe I'll pay Dr. Doom a visit.
You'll never leave here alive, Wolverine!
We'll see about that. Just remember, I always come back.